Shanti. Today's topic is the images of success. In this world, each human being, whether he is a rich person, poor person, intelligent or less intelligent, or Baba's children, BK or non-BK. Everyone wants success in their path. But we know how can we get success, how can we achieve real success in our life. Because we know there are different ways to achieve success, and there are different ways to think what is success. Sometimes we see something that someone says, if I achieve this thing, for example, I want to have something in my life. If I achieve that thing, I feel that I achieved success. Children, they want so many things. Today they want chocolate, tomorrow they want something else like cake, ice cream and other things. If they receive all these things, they feel that they achieved success in their life. In the same way, for our worldly life, in our daily life, we need so many things for self, for using so many things. If we achieve all those things, sometimes we feel that we are achieving success in our life. But Baba says, this is not a real success, because these are the material things, these are temporary things, and these are the things we want to have for self, to enjoy, to gain something, to live in this world. Sometimes we achieve the material things by using different tricks. For example, I want something in my life. I go to the person, and that person is not giving me those things. I apply different methods, and I praise the person. I give so many excuses. I tell so many reasons that I need this. And that person feels pity on me, and he feels that she needs these things, and that person gives me things, whether he likes to give or not. But what I feel that I achieved success because I got all these material things. But Baba says, this is not a real success. And what is the meaning of success? And how can we progress on the path of success? And how can we achieve success in our life? So Baba says, the meaning of real success is that we should have a worthy and positive goal in our life. We have so many goals in our life, but the worthy goal, that is in Brahmin life, and the worthy goal for our future. The worthy goal in Brahman life is to achieve the stage of perfection, to become an angel, to achieve the stage of an angelic. And Baba says, you should also have a healthy life in this Brahman. And future goal is to achieve higher status. Baba says that we have to achieve the status of Lakshmi and Narayana. Baba always gives us this highest goal, and he keeps this goal in front of us, that all of you should have this goal, that you are going to attain a status of Lakshmi and Narayana. And you are the one who will be very close to the prince, very close to the king and queen. So the meaning of success is that is the highest goal, the worthy goal. We have to keep the highest and worthy goal in front of us. And now, if we want to achieve that goal, what step we have to take in our Brahmin life? First of all, Baba says, you are the master of success. You are the victorious one. You are the ruler of the new world. And nothing is lacking in this Brahmin life, and nothing is lacking in our future life, that is the deity golden aged world. So now we have to see in this Brahmin life whether we are proceeding to the path of success or not, or sometimes we feel that I'm not achieving the success what I wanted to have in my life. So Baba says, as soon as we have recognized Baba, as soon as we have become Baba's children, as soon as we have started to lead Brahmin life, Baba says, you are the one who are going on the progressive path of success. But we should have that realization, we should have that understanding, and we should also have the experience of our progress in the path of success. Sometimes we keep the goal in front of us, but we don't check ourselves. We don't get the experience. And sometimes I have seen some brothers and sisters in this Brahmin life, while progressing on the path of this Brahmin life, they feel that they are not achieving what they wanted in their life. Because what happens, we want to achieve everything in 1 second. We want to get all the things in life, and we don't want to make proper efforts, and we don't want to make sincere efforts. As Brahma Baba and Mama, what they did since the beginning of this Brahmin life till achieving their perfection stage, the perfect stage, they were making sincere efforts for having the proper connection with Baba, for achieving all the treasures in their life. Till achieving the stage of perfection, Baba was making effort. We know that on the day of achieving the angelic stage, what Baba did? In the morning, Baba met all the children. He did all kinds of the services, and he gave all the directions. He replied all the letters, and he guided the children, and he knew that he is going to achieve a stage of an angel. But he made all the efforts. So what we do, we make little efforts. We make efforts for short time, and we divide our efforts in different times, and we want the result, immediate result. And because of that, we always feel we are not satisfied what we want in our life. Then we keep on checking, we keep on asking from other Brahmins, we check with the seniors, can you tell me what is my effort, how I'm making my effort, what more efforts are needed to go into the path of success, what else I have to do. So when Baba sees such kind of the talks, when Baba listens such kind of talks of the children, Baba smiles. Baba says that they are still innocent children, that still they have not understood what they have to do in the path of progress, what they have to do in the path of achieving success in their life. Now we have to see what is the real meaning of success. Success does not mean that we should not have failure in our life. Whenever we get reverse result, whenever we get little bit less achievement, whenever there is a sign of failure, that means Baba says you can check yourself, you can make more attention, you can pay more attention on self-progress, and you can get the realization what you have achieved and what more you have to achieve. Sometimes when we get less progress, less result, at that time we should not get the inferiority complex in self. We should not have that consciousness that I cannot make effort in this Brahmin life. I'm in this Brahmin life from the last 20 years, from the last 10 years, from the last 15 years. But still I have not achieved what I wanted to achieve in my life. Baba says that you are achieving, you are gaining, you are progressing, but that realization should have that we are getting something in our life. Then another step is when we say success. Success means first S. That symbolizes, that is, we have to make sincere efforts for self-progress, sincere efforts in the path of service, and sincere efforts by adopting all the principles of Brahmin life. So if we don't make the sincere efforts, sometimes we get success and sometimes we feel that we are not getting success in our life. Sincere efforts means the proper way of adopting all the principles in life. For example, any one of you is very good in cooking, are making the cake, are baking the cake. So what we will do it? If I want to bake a cake and I had to put all the ingredients in a proper way. If I want to make a best cake, I like to say, okay, let me put more butter. So how it will look? It won't taste. Once there was one sister, she told me that she is very good in baking a cake, and she said she wants to bake a cake for you. I said, why? She said, no, I like to do something for you. I said, okay. She was so intoxicated, and she went there to bake the cake, and due to mistake, she put double baking powder. When the cake was ready, and she brought it, and I was feeling there was a more smell. I said, it is smelling. I don't think it is a proper cake. She said, no, I cooked it very well. I'm very good in baking the cake. I made it by heart. It is very good. Okay, let's cut it. I said, okay. So when we cut it and we wanted to eat it, and I told her to taste it first, you. When she tasted, she said, what happened? Taste is little bitter. What happened? And then she realized that she put double baking powder. See, she did hard effort, she did in a proper way, and due to one mistake, the whole cake was spoiled. In the same way, in our Brahmin life, what we do, we make proper efforts, and we do sincere efforts. Sometimes we become over-intoxicated, and we forget what we have to do at the right time. Baba says, if you make the efforts according to the right time, at that time, less effort, more fruit. And if we don't do it according to the time, at that time we have to make more efforts and less fruit. For example, there is a farmer. There is a season of sowing the seed in the earth. At the time of sowing the seed in the earth, he does not do at that time. He will say, okay, after 1 month I will do it. After 2 months I will do it. When the season is crossed and he sows the seed in the earth, and he is making efforts, he is giving water, he is paying attention. Every day he goes there, he checks there. But there is no result. He will say, I made all the sincere efforts, but there was no result. The reason was that he did not make the sincere and proper efforts at the time of need, at proper time. That is why Baba says, we have to pay attention on the time. If we don't make use of the time, after some time, that time becomes expensive. We have to make more efforts and we get less result. Once what happened, there was a man, he wanted to buy a book. He went to a person who was selling the book. He asked, what is the price for this book? He said, $10. He said, okay, give me. But he went away, and after 2-3 hours he came and he said, okay, how much I have to pay for this book? He said, $15. He said, why? Then he went away. He said, okay, let me go and take round to other shops. And he went there and took round, and he went here and there. And after next day he came and he asked, okay, I want to buy this book. Give me this book and how much I have to pay. He said, now you have to pay $50 for this. He said, what is this? Why you are saying $50? Yesterday you told me $10 and now you are telling me $50. He said, you don't know the value of time. As you waste your time, and you have to pay more and more in your life. And that is why Baba also tells us, If we don't pay attention on time, proper time, then we have to make more efforts, and that become more hard, and we become tensed, and less effort and less result and less cooperation. Baba says, this is the time. In this confluence age, Baba is giving us so many treasures. He is decorating us with all the titles, and He is fulfilling our apron with all kinds of the blessings. But when Baba is giving us all the blessings, at that time we don't pay attention. Later we ask, Baba, give us this blessing. We want this. Help us. Baba, why don't you help me? So Baba says, at that time, you feel that you are far from Baba and you are not achieving in your life. So that is why Baba says, we have to make sincere and proper efforts for achieving success in Brahmin life. And second S is meant for, that is selfless efforts for self and in the field of service. Selfless efforts, that is, sometimes Baba says, some children are so sweet, whatever efforts they do, they want the immediate result of those efforts. They keep conditions in front of Baba, and their remembrance is based on the conditions. Their service is based on the conditions. So Baba says, when we have conditions, so Baba always tells, whenever you have a conditions, and because of the conditions, we also get temporary result. It is like a very limited result, and we don't get the full result, and we don't get the full inheritance from Baba. For this I would like to tell you one story. This is in Indian scriptures. Sorry. Once what happened, there is a story in Indian scripture. Once what happened, God, He was praising Lord for King Karan. There was two parties, Pandavas and Kauravas. And King Karan, he was called and considered big philanthropist. And there was a lot of praise for him, and he used to give so much to the human being at the time of need. Once the Lord did lot of praise for King Karan, and Pandavas became disturbed. They complained to God, why you do lot of praise for King Karan, and he is against us because we are two party. And then at that time God said, okay, one day I will tell you that why I am praising for Lord Karan, King Karan. So one day what he did, he changed his costume, he became like a Brahmin, and one day it was lot of raining, there was a lot of rain. So he came to Pandavas, he said, okay, today lot of rain, but today I have one plan. I want to do a yagya, that is sacrificial fire. I want to do that yagya, but I need some wood, that is special wood, sandalwood. I want that sandalwood for doing this yagya. And all these Pandavas said, how it can be possible? Don't you see there is a lot of rain, And because of rain, we cannot go to the forest and bring sandalwood for you to give you. But when the rain stops, I will give you. And then you can do that yajna, otherwise we can't give you. So he said, okay, if you can't give you, then I have to go somewhere else. Then he went to King Karan. There was a lot of rain. And he went there and he requested King Karan, I want sandalwood for doing yajna. And King Karan said, okay, the Brahmin has come and I am the philanthropist, because he was considered a very big donor. He said, okay, I give you now. There was one small hut of sandalwood in his palace. Immediately he took all the sandalwood from that hut. Immediately he gave to that Brahmin. He said, Brahmin has come and he is asking if I don't give him at the time of need, if I tell him come afterwards and I will give you tomorrow, that is not a real donation. So he gave him immediately. At that time, Lord changed his costume and he told the Pandavas, now you see the result. He realized the importance of the time. And you said, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. But he did it at the same time. So Baba says, what we do, according to the time, we say we don't have time. How can I make effort? How can I do that? I will do it tomorrow. So when we leave it for next, the result, the success goes one step further. So Baba says we have to make selfless effort. And then comes you. You is meant for union with Baba. That is the real love for Baba. So whenever we have the real love for Baba, the real connection with Baba, the proper love for Baba, we can achieve success in our life. We remember Baba at the time of need. Whenever we have some important task, what we do? We say, okay, let me go and remember Baba. Let me sit in Baba's room. Let me talk to Baba. Baba will help me. I talk to Baba. Baba, today I'm going to do this task. This is your task. You have to perform this task. And I'm leaving this task unto you. Baba knows they are my children. I have to do this task for my children. He does everything for us. But at that time, we have seen what happens to us. We are little tensed. We are little in struggle. We are worried. We have fear consciousness. I'm going to do this service. I'm going to do such and such task. Whether I will achieve success or not, what will happen? Let me leave unto Baba. So when we achieve success, then we say, oh, I remember Baba a lot. I did a lot of meditation. I went to Baba's room. I had a long talk with Baba. I told Baba, Baba, if you don't do this task, tomorrow I'm not going to come to you. You have to do this task. So like that we do that. Okay, Baba knows that he has to do. And Baba knows they are my children. And without me, they are not going to anywhere else. And Baba performs that task. Baba says, now the result goes to Baba, not to children. So what we do, we remember Baba at the time of need. But Baba says, if you have a clear and constant relationship with Baba, we automatically get the constant help from Baba, and Baba becomes our protector, Baba becomes our guide, and Baba takes us at every step ahead. There is a story in Bhakti. It is said once there was one child. He had so much love for God, and every day he was walking with God, and after coming back, and he used to check on the floor. I think some of you must have heard that story. And after coming back on the floor, he used to check. And there are two steps of two persons on the earth. He was so happy, I'm walking with God, I'm enjoying the company of God. One day what happened? You know about this story? And one day what happened? And children, you know about this story or not? No. Those who don't know about this story, raise your hand. So many. So one day what happened? And that child got a problem. And after coming back, he checked on the earth. There was a footprint of only one person. He said, today I'm not going to have company of God. He is very selfish. And whenever I don't have any problem, he walks with me. And today I got such a big problem, and he left me alone. And today I'm going to fight with God, and from today I'm not going to have a company of God. And he was arguing with God, and he was discussing, and God was smiling, and he said, oh child, what happened to you? Why you are so unhappy? He said, today you were not with me. Where were you? I had a big problem in my life. He said, see, where was I? He said, no, you were not with me. He said, okay, I tell you. So he took the child. He told him, see, whose footprints are there? And then he realized. Then God said, whenever there is a problem, what I do, I take all of my children in my lap. I walk for them, I do work for them, I make hard efforts for them, I do everything for my children. But at that time, you become the conscious of problems. You keep on thinking about problems. You become more tension, you create more tension about the problems, and you forget about me. You keep on calling me, I am with you, but you don't have that realization, and that is why you feel that you don't have the company of God. In the same way, Baba always tells us that he is always with us. But have that realization, have that real love for Baba, clear connection with Baba. At that time, at every step, we will feel Baba's hand of protection is there. Baba is with me. Baba is guiding me. And Baba takes us up. And Baba keeps us in his lap. And then the C. C is meant for calm. C is meant for communication. C is meant for cool. Baba says, when we have a real connection with Baba, our inner stage, that becomes cool. Not up and down. Not so many thoughts. No imaginations. No thought of inferiority complex. No thought of what will happen, what is going to happen, how this will happen. Baba says then they won't have thoughts of questions. Otherwise, if they have questions, they cannot become calm inside. Baba says we have to become very calm inside. When we become cool and calm inside, our intellect also works in a proper way. Otherwise, if we are tensed inside, suspicious nature for self, suspicious nature for result, suspicious nature for future, that gives us more tension. Baba says, leave everything unto Baba. At that time, the result is that we give the right decision, we make proper efforts, we make sincere efforts, and everything goes on the right track and we walk in a proper way. For Mama and Baba, we have seen, even the dadis, they tell the stories, whenever any problem came, Mama and Baba, they were not upset why this problem came, why this happened. We have become Baba's children, this is Baba's task, Baba has to do, and these children are doing in that way, no one is listening. Baba said, no. According to drama, whatever is going on, that is going according to drama. There may be some secret behind that. This is Shiv Baba's task. He has to do that. So what Mama and Baba did, they never confused themselves, they never made themselves confused in the path of knowledge, in the path of service, in the path of looking after the children, dealing with the children, and dealing with so many people. So they said, this is Shiv Baba's task, and according to drama, everything is going on accurate. So what we have to do, what Baba has given us, that understanding, and Baba has taught us the art. Learn this art to give a full stop. Baba used to apply the point of drama to give full stop. We apply the point of drama to not to make proper effort. We leave everything on drama. If it is in drama, I will do it. If it is in my luck, I will do it. If it is my part, I will do it. If I am going to the golden age world, if I have a high status, I will make sincere efforts. So what we do, we leave everything on drama, on future. So we want to take everything in present, but we leave all the efforts on the future. So Baba says this is not a right way, this is not a proper way to achieve success in our life. Then another comes C. C is also meant for, I already explained, C is meant for calm and communication. Then E comes for easy effort maker. Baba says, you have become Baba's children. Baba has adopted us. Now we have come to Baba's home. Baba is sustaining us. Baba is looking after us. So Baba says, become very natural. Become an easy yogi. Baba says this yoga is very easy. And in the worldly life, when the people learn, they make so many efforts to learn yoga. But Baba says this yoga is so natural. Like yesterday Baba was saying and today Baba was saying, some say it is so difficult to sit in Baba's remembrance. Baba says it is not difficult, it is very natural. You love Baba, Baba will love you. You say, Baba, I belong to you, and Baba says, you all belong to me. How natural, how beautiful is this, how easy is this, and we belong to Baba. So Baba says, make your nature easy. Be comfortable in the path of knowledge. Be natural while adopting the knowledge. Be easy. And when we have this nature, wherever we go, we feel comfortable. Otherwise, if your nature is not easy, hard nature, strict nature, sometimes we say, what should I do? My nature is like that. I can't do this. I can't adjust this. How it can be possible? How can I go to other place? Like Mama and Baba, they had very easy and natural nature. When the children were coming, Baba used to act with them like a child. When the mothers were coming, Baba was saying, oh, these mothers have done a lot of bhakti and they did so much hard efforts. They have done so much. Okay, now they have come to Baba's home. Oh, let me give so much to them. When the brothers were coming, and Baba used to tell, oh, these brothers can do a lot of service. And when the Kumaris were coming, and Baba used to tell, if I were a Kumari, I used to fly, I used to do this and that service. So Baba's nature was so easy, natural in Brahmin life. So he was giving lot of sustenance to each and everyone. Then comes S. So Baba says, S is meant for you are souls and children of Shiv Baba. Okay? As double S is meant for souls and children of Shiv Baba. So Baba says, when you want to achieve success, what we have to do it, first of all, make yourself light. And then another step is that I give you one word that is high. Baba says you are the high children, you are the highest one, you belong to the highest one. Keep one word in front of you that is called high. You are the one going to become His Highness and Her Highness. His Holiness and Her Holiness. So Baba says, high means that we are the highest one. We Brahmins are the highest in this confluence age. We belong to the highest Father. We are the one going to become holiness, His Holiness or Her Holiness, and we are the one going to become the highest Highness and His Highness and Her Highness. Then comes I. I is meant for introvertness. Baba says if you want to make sincere efforts, we have to become introverted. Introverted means to withdraw ourselves from the worldly relationship, from the worldly things, go into the depth of self and pay more attention on self and have that realization. For this Baba always reminds us, whenever you find time, you live in self-consciousness. And while performing your duties, find little bit time, pay attention on self As Brahma Baba used to do it, while meeting the children, we remember our dadis tell, and we also remember when we met Baba. Baba was talking to the children. And while talking, within 1 second, Baba was becoming introverted. And children were realizing, Baba is listening, but Baba is somewhere else. Then children were asking, Baba, did you hear what I said? Baba said, yes, I heard what you said. You said this, but I was paying attention what you said and how much we have achieved in self and how much I have become an embodiment of that point. So Baba was checking all the time that how much I have become embodiment of all the points which Shiv Baba is telling me, so that we have to make effort. So Baba says, if we don't make efforts for achieving the stage of introvertedness, so we cannot have the realization power. So if we want to have the realization power, we have to make efforts to go into depth of silence, to sit in introverted stage, to sit in silence and go into the depth of each and every point. Then comes G. G is meant for our highest goal, worthy goal. If we don't have a worthy goal, we cannot go into the path of success. We should have high aim in front of us. Baba has faith in us, Baba always says, my children are high. My children are the ones who are going to achieve this state. Baba never says that you cannot achieve this state. Baba never says that this child cannot become a king. But whosoever comes in front of Baba, Baba always sees the future of each and every child. Even when the children were coming in front of Baba, they were saying, Baba, we cannot make effort. How can we make effort? Baba says, have you forgotten about your the victorious status? You are the victorious of each kalpa. You are the victorious. You have to keep one step ahead, nothing else. So Baba was reminding them. So Baba says, always have the highest goal in front of you. So when we have the highest goal, our worthy goal in front of us, what we have to do it, we have to motivate ourselves. Motivate ourselves, that means I can do it. I'm the victorious. I have done each kalpa. Baba is my companion. Baba is taking me ahead. I have such a huge family. I belong to such a big family. Whole family members are with me. And take yourself on the high stage. So Baba says the step we have to take, the first step is that achieving success in our life, to motivate yourself. Then second step is that to motivate all the Brahmins with whom you have relations, with whom you are doing service, and wherever you are staying, and wherever you are meeting all the Brahmins, keep on motivating them. Like Brahma Baba, every day he motivated each and every child at the path of service, in the field of their efforts, in their relations, in their personal problems, clearing their problems, guiding them, helping them. And how he did that? He had all the time good wishes for all the children. He had good wishes as well as high hopes, as well as beneficial outlook, and he helped each and every child. So when we have this connection, this kind of motivation for self, for Brahmins, so when we motivate others, others are motivated or not, first of all, we ourselves are motivated. For example, I tell one brother or sister, you have to do this task, you can do this task, you are the victorious, so that means I am guiding myself, I am motivating myself. And another step is that Baba says whatever task you have to do in the field of service, in the path of success, you have to revise. You have to repeat. Do it again and again. After some time, that will become your nature, your habit, your original sanskar. That means we have to make practice. As Brahma Baba, he knew that he is going to become the ruler of the new world. He is going to become Narayana. His part is fixed. What Baba said, though my part is fixed, but if I don't make the efforts in this confluence age, that means it will take more time to achieve that stage. He wanted to achieve that stage immediately. He wanted to get the experience of that stage. That was the reason in the morning he used to get up, make sincere effort, sit in Baba's remembrance, used to spread the loveful vibration in the whole world, and then whosoever was coming in front of Baba, he was filling all the children with the blessings, with love, blessings, and he was guiding them. So he made lot of efforts. He did lot of practice. And he used to do it every day. And that is why it is called practice makes man perfect. So that is why Baba always tells us, you practice. If you can't do anything, have courage, have faith that you can do it. Like Mama used to tell us that, our seniors used to tell us, sometime Baba used to give some task to the children. Today you have to do this task. And children were little. They were saying, how can we do this task? So they were not having courage to go in front of Baba to tell Baba, how can we do this task? They were going in front of Mama. Mama, Baba has given us this task to do this, but we don't know. We never did this, and we don't know how to do this. And what is this? Then Mama used to tell them, you know why Baba has given you this task? Baba has faith in you. And Baba wants to make you perfect. Baba wants to feel one art in you. So when Baba said, do it, okay, let's go, do it. So they were going and doing it, and after 1 and 2 hours, the work is completed in a proper way. So Baba made them, Baba created a hope. Baba made them to adopt the art in your life. So that is why, as Baba has faith in us, Baba has high hopes in us, we should also have faith and confidence in self and create high hope in self. And then for another step is that we have to make proper preparations. Baba says in the Murli, sometimes the children say, the time will come that we will become ready. Baba says if you are going to present a show on the stage, but what you do, you prepare the stage, you prepare all the things, you keep all the things what are needed. And if you say we will prepare at the time of need, at that time it cannot be done. So what we have to do, we have to make proper planning and proper efforts and prepare ourselves before time. Then Baba says, be optimist for self. That I am the one who did this task each kalpa. And then Baba says, become trustworthy. If we are trustworthy for self, and Baba has trust in us, we should also have trust for self. And then for achieving the success, what we have to do it, we need enthusiasm in life. And enthusiasm, courage, faith, as well as have pure desire, or pure hopes to go into the path of success. Once what happened, there was a little girl. She was 4 years old, and due to fever she became sick and she got a polio problem, and when her parents took her to the doctor, and doctors told she got such a big problem and she won't be able to walk in her life. But whenever she was looking at the games and sports, she had so much desire that she wanted to participate in marathon race, and so she had such a desire. But her parents were worried and she was so intoxicated. She was preparing all the time herself, I want to participate, I wanted to participate. And she was practicing and practicing. And in 1950, in Olympics, she got 4 gold medals. And one of the person was explaining how this happened. That was inner enthusiasm. She did not have that ability. Everyone discouraged her, but inside she has so much enthusiasm that she wants to do that. In the same way, when we have inner enthusiasm, I want to do it whether someone helps me or not, whether someone encourages me or not, whether someone appreciates me or not. Sometimes we make our stage on their remarks. Oh, someone is not encouraging me, they are not appreciating my task, how can I do this task? They are not helping me, they are not cooperating me, how can I do this task? I can't make efforts. But Baba says, have proper real love for Baba. Keep Baba in your heart. Sit on Baba's heart throne. Keep on dancing. Keep on enjoying. Have that intoxication and enthusiasm inside. Slowly and slowly, you will feel that I am competent. I can achieve the success. I am going ahead. I am getting everything from Baba. I am getting support from Baba. Baba is my guide. Then Baba says, for example, you are going on the path of progress. Due to any reason, you cannot get success. So at that time, we should not become disheartened. You know, when we are in school life, we used to hear the story about Thomas Edison, how he invented the bulb. 9,999 times he was failed. And he got success at 10,000 times. At the time, when he reached to that time, 10,000, so he got that success. How much patience he had. So how can we achieve that patience? When we have that aim, our goal, that I have to achieve that. I have to reach that goal. I have to go to this destination. So Baba says you always keep the destination and goal in front of you. And when we have this consciousness that I have to achieve this goal, our steps will go towards that goal. And that will go on the right track. If we are shaking on the path of goal, we come down. We go to the other track. You know, sometimes what happens, some people what they do, today they start a task, then tomorrow they will say, okay, I'm going to do this task, I can't do this task. Another day they will change another job. Then next day they will change another job. In Brahmin life, what we do, today I will go to one sister, you tell me how to remember Baba. So she tells in her own way. Then I will go to another brother. Can you tell me how you do make efforts to sit in Baba's remembrance? He will tell me a big chart. In the morning do in this way, after this way, another this way, after this do in this way. Then what will do? I will become unhappy. Then I will go to another person, tell me how to do yoga. So yoga means to merge in Baba's love. Yoga means not to make all the time chart. We do yoga in installment. You know how we do it. In the morning I did 1 hour, and after 2 hours, 1 hour, then did 15 minutes, then 10 minutes, then 5 minutes. So like that, doing this. I told you one story about this. Once what happened, I'm not going on the taking more time. Okay, I will finish. So once what happened, there was one man. He learned so many scriptures, he learned so many mantras, this and that. He said, okay, let me go somewhere to teach this mantra. And he went here and there. But then later he reached to one place where Baba's children, like so loveful children like all of you, innocent children, was staying in one place. He reached that place. He said, how you remember God? They said, we remember God. Oh, God is our Father. We love Him. We remember Him. He said, this is not a right way to remember God. I teach you how to remember God. I tell you one mantra, and you have to chant that mantra and remember that mantra to remember God. So he taught one mantra, and chant that mantra every day. So when he taught him, and he taught them, and he went somewhere else. So when he went somewhere else, and those innocent children, they forgot that mantra. What to do? They became so worried. What to do? We can't remember that mantra, and he taught us, and we can't remember God. What to do? So then they remembered God, and they told God, tell us and take us to that person who taught us this mantra. So what happened? So many beautiful Pushpak Viman came, and they all sat in that beautiful Pushpak Viman, and they flew to that place where that man was sitting and teaching mantra to other people. And that man saw from a distance, beautiful Pushpak Viman are coming closer to me. And all the Viman landed nearby where he was sitting. And he saw those persons from that village have come. And they came and sat, and he said, okay, how you have come here? And those people said, oh, you taught us that mantra. We forgot. And then we told God, we take us to you. And God took us here. And please tell us that mantra so that we can remember God. He said, no, you are the one. You have a real love for God. And you are the loveful children of God. And you are the real children of God. And he bowed in front of those children. He said, now I learned how to remember God, that is, have pure love for God, that is, you have. So this is your quality. So those who have a pure love for Baba, Baba says, Baba's remembrance, the relation with Baba, that is, have pure love for Baba. Merge in Baba's love. Have a heart-to-heart conversation with Baba and talk to Baba. Oh, sweet Baba, oh, my Baba, you are mine. I belong to you. And you have given us so much. You are making us so high, which we never expected in our life. Talk to Baba. So this is the real love. Not like that. We have to write a chart, that is all right. Not like that, I'm not doing yoga, I can't remember Baba, Baba is not close to me. Baba is always with us and he is also taking us ahead. When we merge in Baba's love, we take all the blessings from Baba. Baba's hand of protection is on our hand and we keep on going ahead and we achieve success in our life. So Baba says, you always have success in your life. You are the victorious of each and everything and you are the master of success. Okay, Shanti. Now we sit in Baba's remembrance 10 minutes because I have taken more time. So we sit in Baba's remembrance 10 minutes. Okay?